Never opened one of these up before. Ooh. Well, it looks like there's 2 chips here that I can talk to. Let's take a look and see what's on the other side of this. It looks like I'm gonna have to remember to put this post back. 2 AT Tinies. There's a VCO and LFO. Yeah, the LFO is on the right, the VCO is on the left. Gotta figure out which one I need to flash. So that means the LFO, flipping this over, is on the left. The other thing is on the right. LFO, VCO. Ah, well that's the answer then. I don't think I'm smart enough to go through this process over and over again consistently, so I'm gonna mark it. Not ideal, but VCO is on the right here to get programmed. I'm already able to burn the bootloader and load the VCO code. Okay, I plugged the whole thing in, and once you power it up, it actually starts making noise. So I decided to progress through some notes. I don't really like the scale it's in. So that's what this code is going to do. It's just going to change the scale to be C minor natural, as opposed to these major chords. So it's got the cables in there nice. I'm going to try running this again with upload using grammar. Hooked up as an ADR. Reasonably confident the contacts are good, and I know this arrangement of cables from the Omega work. Okay, same setup. The only thing is I've added a 10 kilo ohm resistor up here, going from this yellow gripper off this reset through that to the red gripper to the 5 volts. So maybe that makes a difference, maybe it won't. Let's give it a shot. Control Shift U. Wow. The question is why I'm not able to make this work. So I'm gonna double check all my connections. Okay, so I set into boot mode, which is all these 3 knobs in the top right here set to clockwise. These 2 jumpers connected. So I'm gonna try it now. Press the wrong thing. Let's go. It's about 4 a.m. I'm gonna break out the soldering iron, deal with a fun little problem. This jerks all surface mount, so I have to solder in headers. But while it eliminates the connection issue, I learned that apparently the potentiometers do matter for flashing. I just had the opposite way. Putting into boot mode requires it clockwise. I actually need to be counterclockwise. Stupid soldering tips. You just needed a raise. And it flashes. Alright, the takeaways are, make sure you have good connections. These all have to be in the counterclockwise position. And of course the usual target has to be tiny 85. I don't think I have the right internal clock frequency here though. Let me see if that makes a difference. And it's done. Alright, now it's time to actually try to implement the minor scale. In the past, my perfectionist ass might have tried to do something using an oscilloscope. Where's my cat? So what I'm going to do instead is just use a little guitar tuner. Got one over here. So we're in the rig. On here. So 9-volt battery, and this ought to do the trick. default firmware. Test my first attempt. Major scale time. Okay, let's make it do a random melody. Experimental mode, where we don't have any keys in their major mode. So this won't necessarily sound good between shifts and key, but it'll always sound minor. Alright. Let's do a random melody. I don't actually think this is going to sound very good. Reprogram it. I like the Aeolian mode I came up with. Let's just everything ready to go. Let's make sure all those cables on that debug port are ready. And I like this one. Keeping all the minor keys is kind of cool, so it removes the tonal center. Every single thing has a minor diminished sound. But it's kind of annoying. Ding, firmware is done. So I really like that. So at a high level, the changes that I had to make were, the mask here, I thought it was like the other way around in order. So to make the mask of like, C, D, then D sharp, it's C, skip C sharp, D, then D sharp, and so on. It's in that other, like mirrored. Get bit mask, convert that to decimal, get this list of decimals. The original chords here, they're all nice major, all the white keys basically. But if you define Aeolian key,